All right. I've also seen pictures of you with a football school or something like this.
Yes. My wife opened a football school 1 year ago,
Okay.
and I'm just helping her.
But
Futura.
soccer, right?
Yeah,
For
it's
people.
an
Soccer,
Italian-
football.
Yeah,
What do you call
soc-
it in Italy?
Football.
Football, right?
Yes.
Football.
It's soccer. now.
Colombia is football, right?
Yeah, football. Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
only in America.
For us, it's
Yes.
Caduegel.
They have to make things complicated.
Yeah, every time, right? I don't understand football.
So what led to that? Obviously, you know, you are a husband, you're Italian. I mean,
Yeah.
it's related to that. It
I
must
think
be.
that a few years ago, my wife, because she had a baby, she quit the job. She was working for a very big company of shoes, American company, and she wanted to do something. I used to work with kids for swimming teacher,
Right,
and I
right.
was reading a lot of, psychology development stuff, and we sat down on the table and we thought about the football school. Say, what kind of football school? I'm Italian. Let's do because there's no football school, Italian football school. Even
I don't think there
in Dubai.
are any other football schools here.
Yeah, so
There are football
No, there are football
programs,
schools.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure. But Italian with Italian coach, no, nobody here. So we ask around everybody Chinese school because we contact some training and they say that you're crazy. Then I made a business plan and I give to her. She sent to Italy, and some clubs, or professional clubs, reply. So
Because wait, so clubs in Italy and in some other countries, right, like England maybe,
yeah.
they have a strategy of putting
Yeah,
on
it was-
programs in
yes.
other countries.
Yes,
right?
they have strategies I knew about, but I didn't expect that they'd reply. Actually, I didn't know.
So which team replied?
First? First Venice, and then Cievo.
Cievo.
Verona is now he's in the second division, but they used to have
Verona.
Cievo Verona is quite famous in Italy. I mean, not many people know in China, but yes. And then we got a deal with them, and then we got Italian coach here with some assistant, and the school is here in Dunchang, very very easy to reach. And I think that what is different is the method, because we focus on the kids, and I used to teach kids, and you also
Yeah.
teach kids, and we give 100% to the kids. So it's kind of full commitment. Even if we teach football, it's not only football; it's culture, is education, empathy, and also we have talks with family, and it's not bad. Yeah, I think.
So how has it been going in this year? I'm sure it's not easy. It's not like some people think, oh, it's China. You
Yeah.
open something,
Yes.
you're gonna be
Anything's
rich.
gonna work, yeah.
Yes.
I think
It's not
even
that
there,
easy, right?
people need to understand that when you open new business or a market, you need time first. You need to commit, and you need to be
Right.
patient, because
Right.
at the beginning we start the first lesson with this great coach, Italian coach from Italy, flew from Italy with 3 kids. Oh, sorry,
3 kids, right?
my son and two friends.
Right. That's how
And
it
so
starts.
if you get tired after that and you don't believe what you're doing, you don't open a business. You need to
Right.
be patient. So now at the moment we have 40 kids.
Right.
40 kids,
It's
huh?
not bad. It's not, I mean, we growing, and I think the method is quite good, and what is most important that we want to give to the kids the best in not only football. So I think the people slowly they will realize that.
So
That's
this is
one
a
of the
different.
That's one of the things that I've always found quite challenging here in
Yes.
China, because all the parents are so obsessed with education, just education and saying academic performance. So to the point that they don't have other activities. They don't have too
Right.
many, for
Yes,
example,
you're right.
physical activities or
Yes.
sports. So go learn.
It's not math.
Yeah, exactly. It's not math. It's not piano. So
I think it is a bit tricky, because you don't expect like if you open in Italy in a school, everybody football school, everybody want to play. Here
Yeah,
is
sure.
tough because everybody's booked for math, English course, and I think it's important to understand that sport also is a part of the education, because you need to be among your kids, your peers. You need to learn how to tackle. You need to fight sometimes, and I think it's a good point to get the Chinese kids
it is
into
changing.
sports.
I mean, I see more and more different kind of activities like this, like American football.
Yeah.
like basketball clubs, things like that, where the children are going. What the biggest challenge that I see there is that yes, you are competing with not other football schools,
Yeah.
but with the little available time that the kids
Sure.
have.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
That's one of
Yes.
the biggest
Yes.
challenges.
How are the parents here today, Chinese parents? I mean, compared with foreign parents in our back home in our countries, in ways of supporting their
Well,
kids in something like that.
I have to say that for Futura experience, we got surprised because we expect more problems, so toughness from parents because we play football outside, so sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's raining, and we expect more reaction from parents that don't want to take the kids to play
Resistance.
football.
Yeah.
But actually now slowly they understand that because we explain, sometimes we have meetings with them. I mean,
Mhm.
it's with the coach and we explain why we do that, why we play during the rain. So now let's say the core of the parents, they understand 100%. Actually, they are the best sell for us because
Right.
How-
they talk with other parents. They
So
introduce
you are
Futura.
different in that than other school, Chinese school.
I think
you
it's
think?
different because the method is not only play football and win the game. It's just learn the technique
Discipline.
and discipline. You need to get in line, well dressed. You cannot play around in the field. You need to respect the coach. It's a whole bunch of not rules, but it's life.
Right.
You have to learn also
Character.
character. Yes.
I have a question. In your opinion,
Yeah.
well, working with a football school, being Italian, why do you think Chinese are not good at football?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
in the world stage.
And they have a lot of people.
And then they're good with their feet, kung
many
fu and whatnot.
Many people ask me that, but for me there is a main reason why, because the school time is too long. So in Italy you finish at 1:30 school, and then you have time for homework and sports. Now here is you can during the week, Monday to Friday, you don't have time to even go outside and play whatever you want. So that's tough. How you can train professionally if at the beginning, especially at the beginning, you need to train for coordination and many skills that if you don't acquire that when you are 6, 7, sorry, you can come at 12. I cannot teach you coordination, and you cannot even run with your toes. So it's too late. It's very
It's
simple.
interesting because in Colombia we learned to play football on the street.
Yes.
Right.
So we would have matches on the street. And
Yeah.
like, hey, stop, there's a car coming. So
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
just moved to the
Yeah.
side. Car goes
Think
by. Okay,
that's-
go.
That's the what people see from like Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
All
same.
these-
I used to
the
do that
same.
in Italy. Everybody play
Plays on
football
the street.
outside. Yes, but we have time for that.
Yeah, the trees was our goal. I remember.
Yes.
You played between
Yes.
the trees,
Yes.
right? But we had time for that, and nobody stopped us, and that's what we wanted to do. I think it's a natural will, right? If the kids had time, they would just
Sure.
do stuff like
I
that.
mean, you need to move your body. Without your control of your body, it's also you're gonna be limited.
But also,
later,
we
so-
I think we lived in our neighborhood. There were all the kids in our neighborhoods were the same kids in the same school,
Yeah.
and we were all friends in the neighborhood,
Yeah,
right?
true.
It's a little different in China now,
Mm.
I guess, unfortunately.
I have another question because in China, well, a lot of families have only one child and they are overprotective. What kind of situations, or how do you handle situations when a kid is tackled, when a kid is hit, or I don't know, you know what I mean? You run into another and they bump
Yeah.
each other, they hurt
think-
each other. Is that an issue? Is that something that you worry about? That some parents are too overprotective?
I think from the beginning we explained to the so-called helicopter mother
Yeah.
the rules that you cannot go inside the pitch.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Only the kids and the coaches are allowed to do that. So already there you stop something because they cannot control you. The coach control the kids when during this hour and a half. So the parents have to stay outside. Then at the beginning, during the trial, they already, you get nervous. The parents, when the kids fall down or the tackle or they could start to cry. And then we just, my wife is good for that. So she's a mother.
Yeah.
And my kid also play too. So she explained what she also went through, because she also went through that at the first time.
That anxiety.
She said, "Don't worry, this is it's normal. It's football. he's gonna learn through time, to not cry, to just get up and just go.
Let
So
me.
at the beginning, you need to have rules,
Mm.
and the first thing is that.
From the business standpoint, do you guys have insurance?
Yes, we thought about it, but then it's bureaucracy stuff. But maybe this year, yes, we're gonna have it. Yes, sure.
Like a broken leg or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
I can guess that. I can only guess that those parents that are too much like that are not what you want as clients.
I have to say,
right?
yeah, this is not our
Yes.
target, because if
Can't work with that.
if you worry that it's too sunny, and then the next day it's too raining, I mean, you need to play ping pong.
That's not your method.
It's,
You're not
it's
playing.
not football.
You're
Yeah.
not playing to please the parents. You're
No,
playing to
we
make
play
the
to
kid
make
a
kids.
football player. And
It's not a military school, but we used to play everywhere.
Yeah.
right.
And we
Same
used
thing.
to go home like dirty and
Right.
maybe
Right.
scratch it, whatever.
Ow. Yeah.
It's
Right.
normal. It's okay.
Do you guys have championships within your 40 kids,
Uh,
or is there any kind of competition or just technique?
At the moment, we don't do like official competition, but like I think what was in October, September, where we do the Futura Cup. So we invite some teams to our pitch. So last time the Eton House and the TLC
Some
also
other schools.
Yes, some other
Yeah.
schools they joined. Yes, it was
That-
very fun. Yes, they're very 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 happy. The
How
kids.
about so Italian football? It's famous. We know. I know it's famous. Fernando
Yes.
knows it's famous.
Mhm.
We know. We've seen. What was it? The Italian World Cup. I remember watching it as a kid with my dad. So Roberto Baggio. All of the famous players. What do Chinese people think of Italian football? And also, I want to ask you, what do Chinese people think about Italy?
I think now the many parents already travel a lot. So I mean that's changed since 10 years ago.
Right.
Many Chinese also went to Europe, so they know a lot. Not as much, but yeah, sure, they know Italy. They know some fathers. They know everything, maybe more than me, about clubs and players.
So Chinese people that like football, they know
Yes,
Italian football.
Yes.
A lot of Chinese parents like
Yes.
to bet on football.
To bet.
Yes.
So they
know
also,
all the
yes.
teams,
So
they
they
know
know
all
the
the
teams more
players.
than me.
Wow. Okay.
And so I mean, our target they like mostly the parents. Yes, they know football. So also we have other foreigners,
Right.
fathers, and I think the Chinese they know more about
know.
Italy. Yeah, sure. The food here, we have a lot of
The
Italian
food,
food.
they
yeah,
know
sure,
about the
sure.
food.
They also
What is the stigma? Is there any generalization? Any stereotype?
Stereotypes about Italians.
About
Yeah,
Italians.
sure. Everybody
What is it?
asking about mafia stuff. Mafia. This is mafia.
Mafia.
Really?
Mafia.
But
Okay.
yeah, well, it's,
Really, the Chinese people?
sometimes, yeah, sure.
Oh.
Sure. I
I
say
mean,
yes, sure, a lot. No,
I
I'm
think it was for foreigners, for Westerners too, but it kind of got old.
Yeah.
I guess
Yes,
okay,
yes.
mafia.
But now, I mean, the level of the parents, I have
Opera?
to say, without
I don't know.
opera. But I mean, they sometimes I talk with the school, the kids' parents. They, last month I was in Rome.
Right.
They do business, they
Right.
travel. So
Fashion.
yeah, they do fashion, they do many
Shoes,
things. So
yeah.
shoes. So
Yeah, it's
It's
a
kind of
more
it's more international now.
more
I think.
worldly
Yeah.
China nowadays.
Also,
Much more worldly.
Also, many kids, Chinese kids, they go to international school.
Right.
Or they already travel. They speak English.
So it's mostly positive sentiment.
Oh yeah,
For
sure,
Italian
sure, yes.
in
For
China.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.